Yo, y'all still tuned in there? Yes, sir. This is your boy Harlem Smiley, man. You are tuned in to the Harlem Smiley Story Live. So while some people get in here, we gonna get into the intro. Y'all know how it goes.
Dirt Gang Productions. Yo, Harlem Smiley, it's about that time. We want to see a movie. Work time.
As y'all can tell, I synced up already. Time for y'all to sync up, man. Yo, y'all still tuned in there? This is your boy Harlem Smiley, man, and you are tuned in to the one and only Dirt Gang TV. So we got a special guest in here today. Yo, y'all still tuned in there? We get this audio right, man. The helping divisions, which we like to call that over here. Many times, does the Lord really use you to help other people get out of certain situations? Yeah. This is your boy Harlem Smiley. You are tuned in to the one and only Dirt Gang TV, and as usual, it don't matter what y'all smoking on. There's a couple of things we got flowing, man, but right now I'm gonna play this perfectly flawed. You want to start out with that one?
So it was cool though. It was a cool experience. It was just too far. Like it was just
that shit's far. I'm just a Brooklyn Crip from a Harlem set. Show some respect, and not cuz put in a check.
Yeah, man. Like I'm a whole different. I'm one of those.
Yeah, man. Whether it's an indica, a sativa, a hybrid, that Reggie Miller, the Reginald Jennings, the helping the. We gonna get all three tracks off you send me, but you wanna start off with that one? You know we're gonna smoke that shit over. Please, y'all gonna burn your throat. The man ain't even been out of jail, but you know we gonna get into.
Yeah, it's coming for today. So I felt like today it was only right that we started out with a little battle rap talk, man. Cause y'all know, I know y'all done seen it, man. Go to the all podcast.
Why he getting so deep? But we will see. And I still see y'all in there. Monday morning, get up. You can't get this money when you in there sleep on the couch. Let's go, man. Dirt Gang TV, the one and only, man. Let's get that. You want me to start out with the call them out?
Yeah, I think call them out would be cool. Yeah,
call them out. Start out with.
Yeah. Gotta take out later. The job opportunity is a little bit more.
Yeah, that's facts.
You know what it is.
Before we get into it, you know I be tell these girls too, man. This is a girl I work with too. She keep all her boyfriends keep breaking up with her because she's too aggressive. And I be trying to smoke it, man, especially the Fonto with the raw paper, of course, or the Bob Marley paper, man. But if you add the graphic. Yo, y'all still tuned in there? Yes, sir. Y'all know what it is, man. What it do? This is your boy Harlem Smiley, man. You are tuned in to the one, the only Dirt Gang TV. And y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all share this one time for your boy. We in here, man. Salute to all the Wrench Gang members. Y'all know how that go. Wrench Gang on top. Wrench Gang goes up. Oh, I'll hit y'all with the Ghost Gang shit, my fault. Wrench Gang goes up all day. See what I'm saying? But other than that, it don't matter what y'all smoking on, man. Whether it's an indica, a sativa, a hybrid, that Reggie Miller, the Reginald Bush, block work, they like to call that out there in the streets now. Or the helping divisions, where they give you more sticks and seeds than they give you weed. It don't matter whether you smoking out of a Dutch, a backwood, a Fonto, with the raw paper, of course, or the Bob Marley paper. But if you're using the grapper, please keep that to yourself, man. It's time for y'all to sync up, chat. Light us up. Yes, sir. This is the Harlem Smiley story, part 38. Part 37, side B. I'm going to be honest. I know what y'all thinking. Harlem Smiley. We doing the Harlem Smiley story live today? Yeah. I tried it out a different couple of ways. I tried it out already when I was just doing it the regular way. Then I switched up the whole settings from the beginning. And then on top of that, I end up putting, you know, the little pictures of the spots that we was in. So somebody gave me a bright idea to why not only do it live, but then they also gave me the idea to do a little Q&A after this. So that's what we're going to do, man. So let's salute to all the originators that been in here. Salute to everybody that's been here from day one. I know y'all had some questions that y'all don't want to just type all day. So this format, we're going to try it live format. After the story, we're going to bring some of the team up here. And then we're going to give y'all the chat, whether you want to come up on the platform or not, or inside of the chat, ask questions that y'all been wondering about the story so far. Other than that, let's get into it, man. Let's fucking get into it. And welcome to South Beach, man. Your #1 destination on YouTube right now for good content. Welcome to South Beach. I appreciate y'all. So, I know what y'all thinking. I got fired from YouTube. I mean, not fired from YouTube. YouTube can't fire no goddamn body. Well, really, they could. I got fired from a job that I was working for a very long time. And if that background music is too loud, please, chat. Y'all let me know that. For a long time, I've been Trap Starfields. Loco, what's cracking, Loco from H-Town, man. Salute to all my neighborhoods out there, man. So I got fired from my job that I was working at. Red Robins. I had worked hard there for 2 years, worked my way up to manager. Lo and behold, for me to get hated on by another manager, called corporate on me. They looked at my YouTube videos. They made me take my shit down. Well, not made me. They asked me to take my shit down. Then they fired my ass. Grimy shit. At that time, I was like, nah, YouTube is a wrap. I just lost $100,000 a year job playing around on YouTube with 38 subscribers. That's by the time this time came up. Millennium Queens, make sure y'all go subscribe to our channel. Salute to you. So by time at this time, when I got up to 51 subscribers, and I had one video that was out there that was 538, you couldn't tell me nothing. You couldn't tell me I was no YouTube at this time. What? 51 subscribers? One video? I got like mad videos, but one of them got 535 subscribers. I mean, 535 views. You couldn't tell me at this time I wasn't a YouTuber. You crazy? I was hyped. I was super happy, but at the same time, I just got fired on my day off for doing YouTube. So, as I'm in there, one of the blood dudes who I was working with at the time, told me his other spot was hiring. If y'all been watching the story for a long time, you know me. Getting favors from Bloods was always, that was not a thing. I literally just got hated on a couple of weeks before this by other Blood dudes at the new job that I was working with. Went back and told the man just, I don't want to work with him. So they only gave me 2 days a week. So I end up quitting that job. So now, this dude right here plugged me in, went the next day, talked to the manager and all that, got me in there, got me that job. This is the one time and one time only where I could say it might have been a chance, because I don't look at him just as a blood dude. So I don't want everybody to think this. As time flew through, we definitely got, it was more than just, him being a blood dude, me being a Crip dude. Nah, he looked out. I ain't gonna lie. He looked out. So at the end, I will even go as far as to give him credit to say he might have helped save my life. He might have helped save my life. Because when I get into this job with him, you know what we got inside of there? It's in Westbury. This Chili's job he got me into. It's nothing but, I'll probably say 75% black employees. It's probably another, I would probably say it's probably like 8 or 9 white girls in there, whatever like that. Nothing too crazy. Mostly black people from the hood. They either from Valley Stream, they from Elmont, they from Queens, they from Hempstead, shit like that. It's like 4 blood dudes that work there. Everybody there smoke weed. There was no gay dudes there, but they had the lesbians that was in there, the ghetto lesbians too. Think they dudes curse you right out, no problem. You can't tell them that they ain't no dudes. Working in this atmosphere was totally different. I realized I could keep doing the same thing I was doing before. Just keep going back into it, keep getting into people who got to quit this job. Or I could just sit back and chill and just play my position at this job. Stick to my 2-year plan I got to finally move to California and not move back. You know how many times off and on I done came somewhere, moved different. Listen, Brooklyn and Long Island, I always end up in those 2 places. I'll try to live somewhere else, always end up right back. I was getting tired of doing this shit the whole time. I said, nah, I gotta like chill in this store. I gotta chill in here. So as I'm going in there, and I noticed that this is a whole new environment. This is one of them environments to where you can get in trouble super quick. I got the Harlem 30s hat I'm wearing every day, all day, walking around with it. I know it's blood dudes that work in this store. But at the same time, I got to stick to the goal, stick to the momentum. And on top of that, it was another blood that actually got me into this job. So what we going to do is, I don't care if somebody do call you blood. We ain't going to jump out the window. We ain't coming in here to fight nobody. We literally coming in here to get this money and get up out of there. That's the mind state I'm thinking at this time. I am never going to make it over there, out there, if I keep playing around with these jobs. So I go in there with the mindset like that. And I go in there with the mindset that I always have when I work any job, is to outwork any and every employee that works at that job. Get to the top, do what I got to do next. It don't matter what I'm doing, YouTube, playing basketball, jobs, I'm always going to strive to be the best, regardless of the fact. So that's how I went in there with that job. Crazy part about it is, too, I had just took that Olive Garden job. Now, if y'all been watching the stories for a while, y'all know me working one job was never acceptable unless it was a second income coming in. So me, I was always one of the people to where I worked 2 and I worked 3 jobs at a time. Yeah, faithfully. I have never been one of those bums that never, if I didn't have a job, I was in jail. And sometimes when I was even in jail, I would have a job. But you know, you don't want to work for like almost nothing. But sometimes, anyway, I got to work at Olive Garden in the morning time. I got to be at Olive Garden 9:30 in the morning. I leave Olive Garden at 4 o'clock. When I leave Olive Garden at 4 o'clock, the blessing of this whole little Olive Garden and Chili's work thing, the shit is right down the block from each other. Literally right down the block from each other. You walk through the back of the mall, the little crackheads that made a hole where the movie theater is at right there. Y'all know where that old movie theater is at. If y'all familiar with Long Island, y'all know where that old movie theater is at in Westbury. The one that only play like the weirdo movies. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, you got to really sit back and ask yourself this question. Was I overworking myself? Was I overworking myself? You see what I'm saying? I would go in from 10 to 4, from 9:30 to 4 o'clock at Olive Garden. I would literally walk through the gate, crackheads had, smoke me a nice little blunt while I'm walking down there, make sure I walk extra slow. Had to be at Chili's by 4:30, sometimes 5 o'clock. Only problem with that was Chili's didn't close. Chili's didn't close until midnight on the weekdays. On the weekends, they closed at 2 o'clock in the morning. And sometimes you will actually go to work on a wait time. So now any working normal person, just think in your head, right? I'm going to work 9:30 in the morning, getting out at 4, walking, chief me a little blunt, going to the next job 4:30. Don't get out sometimes either 12, 1 o'clock, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Got to be at the next spot the very next day to do that exact same thing all over again. And on top of that, never will be a deadbeat father. Never going to be a deadbeat father. So at the end of the day, now it's like I got to make time for my kids and all that. I live with my girl. Got to make time for my girl. I'm super tired. I'm like, listen, I'm running around super tired, son. And when I say super tired, I mean super tired. Shit is crazy. One thing about restaurants, man, them servers and stuff and all that you see inside of there, a lot of y'all have the misconception out there. A lot of y'all have the misconception out there that them servers running around in them restaurants, only thing they doing is bringing the food to your table, and that's it. I'm here to tell you that that's not the case. They do a lot more in that restaurant than a lot of y'all think. Remember, they still got to clean up all that stuff after you go. They got to make sure all that stuff is there before you come in. They got to do a lot. They have to do a lot. Millennial Queens, what's good? Said, what's the Cash App? I'm gonna put the Cash App on the bottom banner real quick. It's just $ Harlem Smiley. I appreciate anybody who want to hit the super chat, hit the Cash App. Always appreciate it. Them servers in them restaurants do a lot more than you think. Them bartenders do a lot more than you think. So at the end of the day, when you got people doing them hours like that, and then they come in there, that's why servers get mad and bartenders get mad when they get stiffed on tips. We're going to do a little quick sidebar real quick. Just a little quick sidebar real quick, man. Literally a quick sidebar. Let me cut the background music for this one. All you people who go out to eat, listen, I'm going to be honest. Because this was part, listen, I'm going to be honest. At this point now, I don't even got to care about as far as like me getting fired for stuff like that. Because that's not my game no more. You see what I'm saying? That's why this is going to be very informative of what I'm saying. When y'all go out to these restaurants, tipping is not mandatory. Nah, Zay, this is not the last Harlem Smiley story. Tipping is not mandatory, but it's gladly appreciated. You people be going out to eat, and y'all don't be tipping good. Let's keep it 100. Y'all don't be tipping good at all. Y'all got to stop going to these restaurants thinking, oh, man, he get paid hourly wage. Let me tell y'all something, right? Especially in New York. We're going to use New York as an example. Do you realize, right, New York pay their servers, they was paying their servers $7 and change an hour, $10 an hour. So when y'all go in there thinking, oh, that this person, they don't need no tip, they getting paid hourly wage. It's not like that. Let me break it down to y'all who never worked in the industry, who don't know this, because this is a big thing people keep missing. When you work in New York, you can pay $7, $8 an hour as a server. That's like no money. You there 8 hours a day. Do the math. $8 an hour times 8 hours a day is $64 a day. If you're there 5 days a week, you're gonna make $330 for your paycheck a week. That they're not bringing that home. Remember, y'all still tipping, so they got to pay taxes. So what happens is when you pay for insurance and the taxes that they get for tips and the facts that they get for the money that they get for tips, that get taxed also. So do you not know sometimes a server at the end of the week, they check maybe like $30, $50, $100. So you just came there and just ate food for $100. You ate $100 worth of food, right? And you didn't leave that girl or that guy no tip. You know what happens is they got to tip out the bartender because you just had two Coronas, or you just had two shots of Hennessy readers. You know, us black people, we love them Hennessy readers. You just had 2 shots. So now you know what happened? That server got to tip out that bartender. Oh, this place got food runners to make sure your food come out nice and hot fast. You know what happened? That server got to go pay. That server got to tip out that food runner. They supposed to tip them off of what they get tipped. So if you tip them 0, guess what? You know what they got to do then? They got to come out of their own pocket to tip these people. What? They coming out of their own pocket to tip these people. So you just came there and ate with your family, left a mess all over the place. They had to clean up after you. And then for you to come there and eat, you know what they had to do? They had to come out of their own pocket. So not only did you not leave them money, you costed them money. Dumbass. I done seen it happen plenty of times. Now let's put the shoe on the other foot. Let's put the shoe on the other foot. Millennial Queen says servers out here get paid $3 to $4 an hour. That's a fact. So what would you say a good tip is? 20% over the bill, correct. 15% of the bill is good. It's good. We'll take the 15%. 10% is better than nothing. But 20% is standard good tip. It's not that hard. Do the math. You bill $100, you leave 20. Leave 15. For the love of God, at least leave $10. You need to be leaving $5. $5. Come on, son. So needless to say, when y'all going out to these restaurants and all that, leave a tip. Because you'll be mad as fuck if that server drop you a fork on the floor. And then, oh yeah, I remember you from last time. You think servers, I remember you from last time. $300 check and you left me $20. What? I remember you. Your fork gonna go on the floor. Hey, your fork to the floor. Hey. Dumbasses. Like, anyway. This is shit that goes on in these restaurants. So when we in the back of Chili's and we in the back of Olive Garden and all that, this is shit that servers be talking about. You know, this lady Joanne come here every week, get the same meal every week, and leave $2. What? Nah, son. Come on, son. HVAC mechanic in Manhattan. These millionaires are the cheapest. That is a fact. You will get a bigger tip and a better tip from a middle-class, hard-working middle-class person than you would someone that has a lot of money, felt like, oh, I work for this money. They should do the same thing. Dumbass. Help me, help you. It's simple. You come here to eat. I came here to make this money. Don't you get your part and don't do that. Like, come on, son. Come on, son. But at the end of the day, this is what goes on in these restaurants. So please, y'all got to remember this. You see what I'm saying? So Ah, man. Listen, the blood dude gets me into Chili's. Chili's is a whole nother animal as far as like working. Chili's and Olive Garden is the exact opposite of each other. When I was working at Olive Garden in the morning time, I had to wear a black button-down shirt. It had to be a long sleeve shirt, but it had to be rolled up. It had to be rolled up to the elbows. You see what I'm saying? We had the long aprons. We had to wear the black iron pants. You know, they wasn't letting me wear no do-rags in there. We had to be shaved. Hair had to be braided, you know, or cut, whatever your preference is. But man, by the time I went to Chili's, it was t-shirts, it was jeans, it was just, you know, everybody was just, listen, it was just like, you ever seen that movie Class Act? Where a kid was in that one part of the school to where it was all the smart, nerdy people, all the scholars. Everybody was all sophisticated and all that. That was Olive Garden. But when you crossed through them double doors and you went to where Blade Brown was at, that was Chili's. Chili's is the no holds bar. You had to listen, man. You couldn't be no soft dude work. I'm telling y'all, a lot of times in these restaurants, I know y'all be seeing that server out there talking like, "Hey, how you doing? Welcome to Applebee's. I'm Jonathan. How you doing today, sir?" He go to the back. I can't stand this motherfuckers. That's what be happening, son. I'm trying to tell you, it was a whole new ball game working at Chili's. You go in the back in the kitchen, they playing mad rap music back there. You have everybody wearing jeans, mad big butt girls working Chili's. So you know what they in there chilling. You know what I'm saying? You got the little ratchet ones in there. You got the little cool ones in there. Chili's was fun as a motherfucker working. That was like being in high school making money. The only crazy part about it is when I'm leaving out of Chili's, it's mad late at night. But boy, I'm counting that money. The money is unbelievable. The money is unbelievable. I'm walking out of here like, damn. $350 a night. Olive Garden wasn't really paying that much money. I'm gonna be honest. It was a morning shift. It was a lot of lunch meals and all that. But Chili's, Friday night, $350, $400. Saturday night, $350, $400. Sunday afternoon, Sunday night, $350, $400. $250, you made $200. You was like, damn, it was bad. But I was getting jerked today on tips. It was a snow light tonight, man. Y'all sync up, man. I'm in there killing it. I'm like, yo, this, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. This is the job that I worked at that had the cheapest food, but they were so busy. See, me, I'm gonna be honest. I worked that shit like Red Lobster. Y'all have heard the stories and all that. I worked at a lot of different places, Joe's Crab Shack, but Cheesecake Factory. It was always places that had expensive food for the most part. Chili's is a place to where they food is cheap, but mad people is coming in. So you got to do what they call turn and burn. You got to turn those tables, baby. Keep flipping them shits. You keep turning them tables, the more people coming in, the better your tips gonna get. So now somebody like me, I got what you call the gift of gab. I have very good speech. I know Zay, my name is Zay, what's good? I know how to approach people. I know what to say when I'm around people. I know when it's time to joke, when it's not time to joke, stuff like that. So at the end of the day, my skills with serving, talking to the people, adapting to the people will get me a lot more tips than a lot of other people, because it's not about just serving food, going back on there, being on your phone and all that. You see what I'm saying? So it's getting, in my 2-year plan, for Chili's is looking good. I'm gonna be honest. My 2-year plans for Chili's is looking good, especially after getting fired for YouTube. Now I'm at Chili's and I'm at Olive Garden right now. Nice little 2 months. The blood and Crip shit inside of Chili's is talked about every night there. There is no beef and no drama. Why? I had one of the little funniest little blood dudes that worked at this place, Chili's. But his older brothers, he had like 3 or 4 brothers that was Crip. He was the only blood one, but he was a younger one though. His older brothers was from my set. So once we got that shit out the way, what? I'm started noticing all these years, I'm sitting there like, damn, son. I looked at every blood dude the same way for the most part. If you wasn't my family, I can't work with y'all. I can't get money with y'all. Meanwhile, one blood dude saved my life. And then another blood dude is in here. We sit here getting that money. Jamil Dever, I'd rather you not subscribe, my nigga. Or my female. I'd rather you unsubscribe. Dumbass, look at you. Look at that shit. I'll take this do-rag off if you take that pink and goddamn purple shirt off of your damn fucking... That's a girl shirt. Jamil, that's a girl shirt. Anyway, you see how quick I come up with those, Jamil? You can never go down that road with me. I can work with these dudes. I can get money with these dudes. That's a fact. Yo, Far Rock, why everybody outside of New York think wearing, let's do a little sidebar. Why everybody outside of New York think it's weird to wear? I hear that a lot of comedians say that. And let me enlighten y'all. Let me enlighten y'all. Do-rag hat, do-rag hat, do-rag hat. That's New York shit. That's New York style shit. Do-rag hat, do-rag, any way you want to put it. That's New York shit. Not all New Yorkers do that. That's New York shit. If you ever see a nigga got a do-rag under the hat, that's New York shit. You niggas be from these places where it stay hot all the time, all year round. Be like, why the fuck you got on the do-rag and a hat? Dumbass. That's New York shit. If you ain't from New York, you might not understand. You niggas still walk around wearing fucking Dada and shit. Do I even say, oh, why this nigga got on Dada? You niggas rocking Reeboks and shit. Do I go to y'all say, why this nigga got on Reeboks? It's 75 degrees and you live in California. Why the fuck you got on Timberlands? Do I say, oh, that's New York? Why you got on Timberlands? Dumbass. Hat, do-rag. That's New York shit. Stupid motherfucker. I be seeing Bosco try to chew niggas up about that all day. Dumbass, you live in California. You motherfuckers wear goddamn scully caps in the summertime. Scully caps. Who the fuck wears scully cap in the summertime? Dumbass, but that's California shit. I don't go they hood. Oh, y'all niggas is stupid. It's summertime. I'm gonna wear this do-rag and hat, but you niggas gonna wear scullies. It's New York shit, man. Anyway, let's get back to this. I got the time today, my nigga. We smoking that good weed. I got the time today for the trolls. But I'm sitting back thinking, I can get money with them. For sure. Basketball time come back up now. 2 months done passed by. New season coming up. We done won that chip. New season coming up. I know what y'all thinking. Have you been back over to Sufton Boulevard? Nope. I haven't been back on Sufton Boulevard since that day to where that whole shit took place with the Peoples. But now that the new season's starting back up, I got to go back on Sufton Boulevard now. I got to go back on Sufton Boulevard now. I get on a train from Valley Stream to go to the game. Go to the game. First one, we go 1-0. See what I'm saying? We go 1-0. Get back on the train. Get back to Sufton Boulevard. I got a little hour and change wait. So I do what any normal person do. I go downstairs. I bring my Dutch with me this time. And I go smoke that blunt. Lo and behold, as I'm out there, who do I see? My nigga Myron will run up to my, yo, Bear, what's good? Myron, what the fuck you doing over here in Queens? Yo, on my way back to Long Island, you know I had to come out here and do my shit. Myron, why the fuck is you all the way? Like, what the fuck? Nigga, Long Island is that away. All right, man, you know I'm Myron, internationally known, man. I'm everywhere. That was happy as shit to run into Myron that day. When I seen Myron, you know the first thing popped up in my head? Oh, shit. I'm about to steal Myron's birthday scheme and use it at Chili's. Chat, I swear to God, chat. That's the first thing popped up in my head. But I see Myron, I said, oh, shit. I'm using Myron birthday skit at Chili's. I'm going to have the white people crying like he did, like a Michael Jackson concert. You know what I'm saying? Like a Michael Jackson concert. That's crazy. I'm going to steal that. So you know what? I smoked my blunt, jumped back on the train, went to Olive Garden the next day, hoping and praying somebody was going to come in there with a birthday, but nah, they didn't. Got the Chili's that night, though. Attention, Chili's! We got a very special birthday at the house tonight. I stole Byron shit using that Chili's, my niggas. I stole the shit using that Chili's. Niggas is in there like, what the fuck, this nigga screaming across the whole restaurant? You know what, though? I got a $40 tip from that black lady. I had the whole restaurant singing happy birthday. I need everybody to help me sing Sabrina a happy birthday. 1, 2, 3. You know how big that restaurant is? I had the whole restaurant. Happy birthday. All off beat, off tune, and all kind of shit. Of course that tip was good. Myron's the fucking Myron over. That was a G. Yo, listen. Kyle probably still stealing that shit to this day right now. Fucking Myron, man. That shit, yo, listen, man. Salute to Myron, man. Shit crazy, man. We're going to take this quick, brief intermission real quick.
This is not a dream.
My man Myron. You're back. Anyway, I said for a fact I was not going to take this job for granted. I was not going to take this job for granted at all. So, another 2 months, 3 months passed by, everything going smooth. Everything going good. I got set schedules at both spots. I'm mapping everything out. You know what I'm saying? We literally mapping everything out. So now what I decided to do is I decide like, all right, cool. Should I take this bread I'm getting and jump back into the game? Or should I just keep pushing with this 2-job shit, try to stay everything regular degular and just keep flowing? One thing about when you got a girl who got a good head on her shoulders, who got good mind state, man. And Far Rock 22, Big Cat, I appreciate those super stickers. I appreciate that. When you got a tag team partner, which I like to call it, sometimes your relationships, y'all be tag teams sometimes. Maybach Mel, salute. Melly Mel, salute. Lady Steph, salute. Sometimes y'all become tag team partners, which means separately, y'all may be doing okay. You may be doing enough just to get by. You may be doing enough to do a little bit extra. But once you combine them forces together, nah, can't be stopped. So now that I got this spot with this girl, now that, time is, flying by, I'm starting to realize she's almost like the female version of me when it comes down to work ethic. I met her working 2 jobs. One of the jobs closed down, but she still got her other job. Now, at this time, we both met each other. I was working 3 jobs. She was working 2 jobs, and I was selling that green. We realized together, living in one place, paying one amount of rent, one car, there was no need for her to have 2 jobs, me have 3 jobs. Like, nah, that was a lot. And there was definitely no need for me to go back out and try to start selling weed again. So at this time, this is where my life started rapidly changing, because let's be for real, I had a good life up until this point. I did a lot of vacations, but it was a lot of vacations, with parents, with your peoples. Even when you became adult, you wasn't just taking your own vacation with your own kids. You was going when your peoples was going. Mom Dukes would say, oh, we about to go to such and such place. All right, I'm going. Your brother called, we about to go such and such place, I'm going. But you as a man was never just like, all right, let me just take control of everything. I don't need to live in this same place because my family live out here. I don't need to go on vacation every time they go on vacation. I don't need to have barbecues and cookouts every time they do it or shit like that. You got to get to that point in time to where you doing this stuff for your family on your own. This was a big changing point right here. This was a time where I was like, I got to quit all of the bullshit that I was doing before. Even though I stopped doing a lot of greasy shit to people in my life a long time ago. But as far as me taking this gang mentality everywhere I went, it had to stop. Unless I was going to get nowhere in life. I was going to just stay stuck in the hood like the other 2 dudes was stuck in the hood. We don't want to jump too far with that, though. So I had to get right. So when I'm at Olive Garden in the morning time, it's not a lot of money. I'm going to be honest. Olive Garden is not a lot of money, but I didn't do what I would do when I was younger and put in my 2-week notice or some shit like that and quit. Make an excuse. You see what I'm saying? Make an excuse. Oh, I'm only making such and such amount of money here. I'm going to quit. What that did was that added on to the total that I was making. When I went to Chili's, yes, it was money to be made. I was super tired, though. I could have easily quit, made that excuse. Oh, I'm about to quit this job. It's too much hours, yada, yada, yada. I could have made that excuse and quit. But at the same time, where would I have been? And where would my kids have been if that's what the case? You as a parent, when you become a parent and you get to that point to where everybody's looking at you like, what are we doing next? Your family go as far as you. That's a scary situation. People either fold or they excel in situations like that. Me, I'm never going to let my kids see me fail at nothing. At nothing. I'm going to at nothing. Not saying that you can't fail. Not saying you ain't going to take some losses. What I teach my kids is they got to learn how to bounce back if you do. You got a problem, something happened, don't sit, listen, you got a small amount of time to sit around and pout about it. After that, here's the problem, what's the solution? You'll hear that in my house a lot. Oh, Dad, my game won't come on. You know the problem, what's the solution? There's always a solution. It's always a solution. Every problem has a solution. Every action has a reaction. It's simple. What's the solution? So when it came down to me failing, that wasn't an option. Only thing that was making me fail was myself. I was bringing myself down, taking this fucking gang mentality everywhere I went. I had to stop doing that. That's why that Harlem 30s hat is retired right now. It's retired. I can't walk around wearing that hat all the time, everywhere. That's like an X, literally, that's taking gang mentality everywhere I go. That's why that hat is retired right now. But at this time, it wasn't retired. Game 2 now. Now it's time for me to go back all the way from Valley Stream to Patchogue. Game 2, we go in there, play game 2. We smacked this team 75-31. Destroyed this team. Everybody's super happy. I'm the only one that's mad. I'm on my way back. Back to Valley Stream. Get this, like I want some change for the next train come. All right. So I do what any normal person do. I brought my own entourages and own Dutches, of course. I roll up my blunt. Seen a couple of the 60 niggas across the street who I know. Said what up to them. Went, chill. Guess who I see this time at Suffolk Boulevard, though? The Jamaican cab driver. Y'all want to do a little rewind? Do a little rewind. So, Arthur Bird, salute. CT Fonda, salute. Generation Next Radio, Conversation Podcast Network, salute. Maybach Mail, salute. I was at the Suffolk Boulevard probably like 4 or 5 months prior to that. Got into it with these dudes or whatever like that. Went from them simply asking me for a cigarette, which I thought was going to be a little, quick little jump off, to where it ended up being something. Jamaican cab driver, man, jumped out his car, helped me out a little bit, ended up driving me to Valley Stream. I paid him a little bread. Go back to the last story if you don't know what I'm talking about right now. I see him, he like Wagwan Mayo. You know how to dress the Wagwan Mayo. What's good? What's good, Dre? I'm saying, you know them boys that ran down on you the last time? Yeah, what happened? Them gone. They're never coming back. I said, damn, I know I got into a scuffle with them and all that, OG, but you ain't have to me not do nothing to them. Them stick up kids. So now I'm gonna stop doing the Jamaican accent, man. I'm gonna stop doing the Jamaican accent. So basically what he was telling me was, this is the whole story about them dudes. Them dudes was not even from around there. Come to find out, these same dudes who I got into it, these motherfuckers would come all the way from the Bronx to come to Queens and rob people. They were stick up kids. They was around there robbing mad people and people couldn't find them. They thinking these niggas live in the projects and they over there just doing some dumb. These niggas coming all the way from the Bronx. They over there jumping off the train, robbing people and going back to the Bronx. That's why when people trying to go back to find them after they get robbed, can't nobody find them. These niggas is from the Bronx. They came out one time, though, ran down on the wrong person. They tried to rob the Coke man. The Coke man let them rob them. They robbed them and didn't search them. They got what they need, went to go run back to that train. He shot both of them in the back. Here's how gangster the Coke man is, though. He called the cops himself, went and stashed his work and called the cops himself and told them that he shot them. Told them that they was trying to rob him for his money. He ain't said nothing about no coke or nothing. They was trying to rob him for his money. So now I'm sitting there, I'm talking to the Jamaican nigga, because by the time this now, one of the other 60 niggas now walked over there and was, pretty much confirming the story. I'm like, why the fuck would he call the cops like that? That's going to make them look into his shit. Nigga said, nah. Niggas didn't even know this dude even had it like that. Nigga said he must have been, it's the Coke man with legal gun. Nigga said shit legal and all that. Coke man got the legal gun. They try to run down on the Coke man with the legal gun. Didn't search him. Got the Coke. I don't know if they even robbed him from Coke. Whatever they got, he let them run away with the shit, and then he pop niggas right in the back. grabbed whatever he had, stashed it, called the cops, and the cops will know what they did. They took him to jail one day and all that. He ended up getting out, but then they called the coroner's office for the other two dudes. Rest in peace to them. I'm not talking bad about them, but damn. When they told me that story, I'm like, damn, that's a little crazy. Make me think like, damn, was they just trying to rob me? Kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck what's going on. But at the end of the day, them niggas, right, they ran down on the wrong G's. The wrong G's. Smoke my blunt, get back on the train, go back to Valley Stream, and do what I do best. Try to plan to take over this YouTube world. Now, when I say that, right? Hearing that those dudes that I just got into with a couple of months ago just got shot in the back over some stupid shit. It's crazy. Frank Perry, what's good? Joshua Cruz, what's good? That was putting shit into perspective like, all right, man, like what else got to happen? You done been shot 3 times yourself. Like what else got to happen? What else got to happen before you just chill out with all this? You know what I'm saying? Just chill. So at this time, right, I go back home. I look at my little YouTube studio, and my shit got 51 subscribers on there. So, woo, 51 subscribers, baby. Woo, 535 views. We up there, baby. And then I read one of the comments at the bottom. One of the comments goes, why is Dave East start claiming Crip at 20-something years old? I forgot what age he said. I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about, my nigga? Dave East ain't start claiming no goddamn Crip, something ain't no 20-something years old. What the fuck is he talking about? Not saying I know Dave East personally. This is what I'm not saying. What I am saying is I know protocol. I know shit that happened in different places, especially when you listen, man. That nigga ain't turned Crip at no goddamn fucking 20-something years old. This is what I'm texting. Yeah, this is at the time. Remember, I'm a new YouTuber. This is like my first like negative comment I ever got. Now I'm going back and forth. I'm going back and forth with this dude through the comments and all that. Fuck you talking about? Dave East is real. Yada, yada, yada. Y'all niggas stupid. I'm literally arguing with this nigga back and forth through the comments. So I say, you know what? I'm going to make a video telling people not only is Dave East Crip, but that nigga real Crip and he ain't turned no Crip and goddamn fucking no damn in his 20 years old. Nigga talking about 20 years old in jail. Dumbass nigga, he wasn't even locked up in New York before. This nigga was locked up in Baltimore, stupid motherfucker. See what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, he do a little something. You know what I'm saying? Do a little blog talking about this. And I end up doing a little blog. Lo and behold, that Dave East one started out slow, then started doing all right. You see what I'm saying? Then started doing all right. So at the same time, I see my subscribers go from 51. Now I got like 55. Now I got like 60. I'm sitting here like, yeah. I don't know how to make money off of YouTube. I don't know a monetization button. Niggas is telling me about thumbnails. I'm like this. You got to put hashtags. You got to do this for your title. I didn't have no Instagram. I didn't have Twitter. I'm reading now and I'm watching DJ Ghost. And I'm watching him and seeing the levels that he's going. And I'm seeing everything he's doing as far as just like his promotions, his publications, his camera quality. Everything is just going up. Everything is literally just going up. Like as far as like the quality of the camera, everything is just changing. So I'm like, damn, I gotta step this shit up. I gotta really learn this shit or whatever like that. All this shit was foreign language to me. The only thing I had ever had on here was a fucking Facebook. That's all I had was a Facebook. So when I'm looking, I'm like, damn, DJ Ghost got Instagram. DJ Ghost got Twitter. And I'm looking at these other YouTubers. They got Twitter. They got Facebook. I'm like, I mean, they got Instagram. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to start no goddamn Instagram. But if I got to do this YouTube shit and do it, take it to the top, I got to start doing that. So I started an Instagram. So now I'm thinking in my head, like, why do these people even need an Instagram for YouTube? Because you can promote your videos from YouTube on Instagram. Oh, okay. Now it's starting to make sense now to me. Let me do a little bit more watching. Let me do a little bit more research. A little bit more research to see what separates them from me. I don't know what lane I'm going in. I don't have an idea what I'm going to be doing. I got an Android. I think I had a Galaxy S5, S6 at this time or something like that. Daft B, what's good? I didn't have too much of shit when it came down to this YouTube thing. I didn't know what a tripod, none of that. So I had to do a lot of studying and a lot of research because at this time you couldn't tell me nothing. I had 2 videos that each had over 500 some views. I had like 100 some subscribers, like 100 subscribers. You couldn't tell me I wasn't the biggest YouTuber on YouTube at that time. Yeah. Because remember, I wasn't watching YouTube. I'm not really watching YouTube. I'm watching other shit. Treasure Hunting with Jeebus, DJ Ghost, Active Hood Rich. These are other YouTubers now that I'm starting to watch now to where they're doing different stuff, but they all got good numbers. And then I come across Kev Mac videos. I noticed Kev Mac videos was talking about gang stuff. I noticed Spider Loc had a podcast at that time. He was talking about some gang stuff. I'm seeing people, but it's like you only seeing California gang stuff. You're not seeing no gang stuff from none of the other places. Now, y'all know me. I'm a nomad. I done traveled a lot of other places. I'm noticing they got gangs everywhere, but nobody's talking about, not even people from these states. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. If y'all not subscribed, you know, sometimes that's where these banners come into play at. See what I'm saying? Joshua Cruz, I could just do little shit like this while I'm talking. You see what I'm saying? And then boof. Yeah. I didn't know how to do this shit. Hell no. I didn't know how to do this shit at all. I noticed that when it comes to this YouTube shit, I had to get computer savvy or I wasn't going to make it. Who y'all talking to? I got 100 subscribers right now. 2 videos over 500. Woo. I'm doing research and realize, damn, you ain't got shit, nigga. YouTube just changed the clause to where you had to get 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch time minutes to monetize your video. It hasn't always been like that. What am I smoking on right now? Oh, I'm smoking on some Amnesia Haze right now. I got a bunch of haze strands that I just went to the weed swap meet today. In California, especially in San Diego, they got what you call weed swap meets. I went to the swap meet today. They had a big ass swap meet today. And I went and grabbed me mad haze strands. So they had mad haze strands. But came across Kev Mac. They wasn't talking about nobody wasn't talking about no gang shit in New York. So now I'm noticing DJ Ghost, he got a lane that he was in. Treasure Hunting with Jeebus, he got a lane he was in. Active Hood Rich got a lane he was in. Kev Mac, a lane. I said, okay, I'm going to need a lane to get into. But upon doing this, I never wanted to be one-dimensional. If I got into a lane, I was going to get into 4 lanes, my nigga. You know how when you at the bowling alley and somebody throw their ball, but they go in your lane? I was trying to be one of those niggas. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I said I'm going to get into that gang lane. Because I got a lot of knowledge on the gang lane. The only difference was I know coming on here, it was only but so much you could say. But so much you could talk about without you taking slack from people or without you incriminating yourself or other people. If I talked about every situation that happened in my life, small Harlem Smiley stories would probably have 100 episodes. It's just a lot of shit that I can't tell y'all. A lot of shit that happened that, you know, you just can't incriminate nobody else. You don't know that person's situation right now. So at the end of the day, I gave y'all my story, the Harlem Smiley story. I said, if I'm going to say anything, I'm only going to incriminate myself. But one thing I needed to do, I needed to talk about what was going to happen, what's happening in New York. Because me being somebody who lived in California back and forth, I know how hard it is for people from New York as a gang member to go to California and all that. You see what I'm saying? So I know the difference. I know it's very, and vice versa, it's not that hard. But to go from New York to California as a banger, I know what it is. But that's only because people don't know too much about it. They're not informed too much about it. A lot of people from California, it's not on their bucket list to go to New York. If it is, it's like Times Square, some shit like that one time. Other than that, nah, that's not really they you know, goal in life is to go vacation in New York. Let's be for real. Us New Yorkers know it ain't shit out there. Like, what you gonna go see? Project buildings and shit? At the Times Square? Shit, we don't even really do shit in New York. We go other places to go fucking vacation and travel and shit like that. Jersey got Six Flags. They got the stadiums, shit like that. We go to Pennsylvania, like Poconos and all that shit, Hershey. We ain't got shit in New York. We ain't got no amusement parks. We ain't got no stadium. Oh, we got Yankee Stadium and basketball, but we ain't got shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when it came down to it, this was a move that had to be done on YouTube. I said, I'm going to be very cautious with what I'm talking about on YouTube, but at the same time, we got to let it be known. So that's when I did Crips and Bloods Part 2. I did that, and that shit, first day, 17 views. I said, no, what happened to my peoples? Where's all my 500-some peoples that watched these other 2 videos? Where they at? Second day, looked on there, 23 views. No. For all y'all who don't know, I done did Soulja Boy skits. I done did battle rap reactions. If you go and scroll back to a lot of my old videos right now, you'll see in my other living room, the whole setup done changed. I was doing shit in the car, Android, shit in my other apartment. I tried to do mad different lanes before we got to this point on YouTube. Mad different lanes. I was doing stranded days. Nothing was hitting. So now that I finally found this lane with the gang shit, and that shit wasn't hitting, I'm like, fuck YouTube. I quit again. I quit YouTube again. Motherfucker, no. Shit crazy, son. For my 2-year plan, I still need my 2-year plan. You see what I'm saying? At this time, it was like, this was the second life-changing event I had. And the reason why I say life-changing event, because at this time, I'm actually seeing a light as far as making it to California money-wise. Because I'm at Chili's getting it right now. A big factor is the girl I'm with right now, she don't like to argue for shit. We literally we do regular shit. Go out with the kids, movies, both go to work, come home. We got our own spot, $1,500. That was the most I ever paid for rent in a month. $1,500. I ain't gotta sell no drugs. We got a vehicle. Both of my jobs right down the block from each other. I'm in there cool with everybody. Ain't no blood, no Crip shit. It's Bloods and Crips in there, but ain't no blood and Crip shit going on. The only person can fuck this up is me. I'm literally the only person that can mess this up. But when it came down to this YouTube stuff, I said I got to take this more seriously. So I did what any normal person would do. I rolled up a blunt and I studied YouTube like it was poker. When I first learned how to play poker, I got so interested by it that what I did was when you had shows coming on like Poker After Dark and like the World Series of Poker and all that, I sat back and I studied it. How does this person play? What's a fast player? What's a slow player? What's a whale? What's a shark? I sat back and I studied the whole game. What's three of a kind? Same thing with this whole YouTube shit. What works? What don't work? If you got something that you think working, what do you do when it's not working? Who's doing this? Who's doing that? Who's been on here 7, 8 years and still ain't making? Who's been on here 2, 3 years and got to this point? What are they doing that's different? That was the biggest key. People ask me how I got to this point in my YouTube career, if you want to call it that. I'm not one of the people that brag about it because me, I always go back to when I had 18 subscribers. I always go back to the time when I had 51 subscribers and I was like, you got to keep that in your brain. Don't let this YouTube shit go to your head. I'm going to be honest. I see a lot of people, they let that YouTube go to their head. The amount of people they got in their room. That's not it. Listen, at the end of the day, if your whole goal is to not come on here to make money, to make this money, YouTube make a lot of money a day. They have a lot of money that they try to pay out to people as long as you're bringing in money. The whole other shit, the whole beef shit and all that, that ain't getting no money. So as I sit back and I watch and I study YouTube, and I said, okay, nobody's talking about the New York gang. There is no New York gang lane. There is no New York gang lane. You know who's would be considered in the New York gang lane right now? Me and BMG upper class. There's not too many New Yorkers that's talking about gang shit. I'm gonna be honest. But even with BMG upper class, he's doing live reactions. This is why I said, okay, I can get into this lane, but there's not going to be a lane. It's going to be my whole channel. I'm not going to be running around out here interviewing. Listen, I did a lot of shit in the New York streets. I'll be damned if me years as a YouTuber trying to go up to one of these niggas. Oh, let me interview this nigga. Oh, I remember this nigga. Let's get that nigga. Nah. At the end of the day, it ain't going to work out like that. So, when I say I sat back and I studied YouTube, that's what I did. And that's how I got to this point. And I'm nowhere near the point where I want to be. I'm not going to be one of them niggas that brag about YouTube until I get a YouTube plaque. Don't get it twisted. YouTube pays handsomely. Should I even pause? I'm not going to pause that. YouTube pays very handsomely. I'm going to be honest. A lot of people who beefing this niggas ain't get to that point yet. I done got to that point. So we're at the end of the year, you got the tax man looking at this shit like, what the hell is Google AdSense? And why the hell is this a whole nother? What the hell is this from? Oh, that's YouTube. Damn, YouTube pay this much money? I love when the tax man do that. That only happened one time so far. The other time, the year before that, they laughed at me. Last year, though, goddamn tax man, like, damn, what the hell? YouTube pay this much? I ain't nowhere near where I'm supposed to be at. I can tell you one thing though. Yeah, if I'm making thousands of dollars a month off of YouTube, how much you think them other YouTubers that's 100,000 subscribers is making? With me not even at 30 yet. How much you think them other ones is making? This is what I'm looking at. I'm not looking at how much I'm making right now. I'm looking at how much they making. If I'm making this right now at almost 30,000 subscribers, what? You mean to tell me this? If I multiply this by 3, that's what people 100,000 subscribers making? What? YouTube? You mean to tell me if I get to 1 million, I can multiply that 3, then multiply that by 10? What? Y'all niggas is missing out. Blue Jackson, what's good? My guy Smiley, I missed you in Vegas. Yeah, don't worry. You know I'm always back out there. Listen, it's a lot of money to be made on YouTube. I'm not going to be on here playing around, about to miss out on that. My advice to all the content creators, do like I did. Study YouTube. Find you a lane, get in that lane, and you good. But make sure you keep your people entertained. See what I'm saying? Classic Beats, man. What's cracking? Charles Carter, man. What's good? Carter GK, 30 to the 100s. That's what's cracking. Make sure you keep your people entertained. This is the whole reason why this Harlem Smiley story, once I put this on a playlist together, people will go back and watch it from the very first episode. Because if you put it all together, my life has always been a movie. Always. I was always one of them young, hard-headed kids that went against the grain. I'm not one of them kids whose parents was like on welfare and all. Like, nah. My moms my moms did have food stamps once upon a time. When I was younger, slowly disintegrated. I was never one of those kids who had to fucking eat, put water in my cereal. I was never one of those kids who had to sit in there with candles and all that too because the lights was turned off. Nah. At the end of the day, we grew up in Brownsville, Brooklyn. I wasn't one of the kids that had cable in this house the whole time neither. I wasn't one of the kids that had the newest sneakers all the time. I wasn't one of them kids that was able to just go get whatever they want to. Nah, at my house, you had to earn what you got through chores, through schoolwork, stuff like that. You did stupid shit, you was going to get stupid shit. At the end of the day, this is why I said this was a big turning point right here. A big turning point. Because I could have did a lot of shit that could have got this job fucked up. Some of you people go out to eat. Y'all be coming in there with the weirdest attitudes and all that shit in there. Dutchy the Great, what's good? Y'all be coming in there with the attitudes like somebody owe you something. I'd have had a white lady. Y'all heard the story before when that white lady called me boy. She said, hey, come here, boy. What? I could have walked in and said, what the fuck you just, nah. It's the difference. Pride, break out your ratchet ghetto Brooklyn shit, or get to that money, man. Y'all gonna see how I got to that money on the very next episode, man. This is your boy Harlem Smiley. This is the one and only Dirt Gang TV. Don't worry. We're not going nowhere yet. I already told y'all, man. We're not going nowhere yet. But that is the end of the Harlem Smiley story, man. Side 38, part 38, side B. So what we're going to do now at this particular time, I'm going to drop that link. I'm going to be reading the chat real quick because I definitely want to read some of y'all questions. We're going to do a little Q&A. Y'all got questions? I got answers. You got tires? They got rims. Anyway, yeah, listen. Holy moly donut shop. Everybody say it one time for me. Holy moly donut shop. Yeah. You got tires, they got rims. Yeah, man. Salute to all the Wrench Gang members in the chat, man. Let me make sure I'm going to scroll through. I ain't going to miss some of y'all. What's name? Dutchy the Great said, oh, I got to run his back. Frank Perry said, nah, keep it going. Y'all know I can't give y'all the whole rest of the story, man. I know I did it live, but I had to still give y'all, you know, I still give y'all a cliffhanger. You know how that go. There's still so much misdirected hate everywhere. Yeah, that's a fact. And it's all subculture. Adam, I do. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of misdirected hate in a lot of places, man. You know how that go. But especially on YouTube, that's why I feel like a lot of us, too, if we start working with each other rather than, you know, rather than working against each other, that's why, listen, I'm going to be honest. I know a lot of my subscribers, been asking what's been going on as far as like this beef stuff and all that. You know, like, listen, I try to tell people at the end of the day, we was never had the intent to come on here and beef with nobody. Yeah, I know that. So I even stopped answering the troll comments when I was just doing pre-uploads and all that. So to us to beef with other content creators was never it was never something we planned on doing or anything like that. It was just, you know, when you get to a certain point in any job or something like that, you always gonna get people that don't like you just off the simple fact of you making it past them. So I don't know why people was like that. I don't know why people was like that. I know people now who started after me that made it past me. I'm not going to hate on those people. That's stupid. If anything, I'm going to say, all right, what did they do different that I didn't do? But at the end of the day, I know my numbers move faster than a lot of people's too. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I will never be one of those people be like, oh shit, this person moved past me. Let me start hating on them. That's crazy. Hate is never going to get you. Hate will never get you nowhere. Bree, what's good, Bree? See what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know, I was never one of those people to where I would just hate on somebody because I knew it's going to bring nothing but hate into your life. So when I look at other people and all they doing and their whole plans and plot is just to talk about other content creators and all that stuff like that, that's why I sit back and I'm thinking like, okay, cool. If it's profitable, it makes sense to do. But if it's not profitable, we shouldn't really be on no shit like that. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I was always one of those people to where I'm not going to just jump out the window and just start talking about somebody because they got a crazy buzz or something like that, or because they made it past me in YouTube life. Nah, Tyson Garcia, what's good? At the end of the day, you got to see what they doing and then try to, you know, don't go in their same lane, but see what they did different that got them to that point. Reach out to them and ask them, listen, you made it this point. You got up to 20,000 subscribers in a year. How the fuck did you do that? Reach out to them. Shit like that. So that's why I told a lot of y'all, you know, like the Frank Perrys and the Arthur Birds. I know y'all been here from the beginning. like damn, I forget his name real quick. It's a bunch of y'all that been here from the beginning. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I know that what y'all was here for. Y'all was here for the stories. Y'all was here for a lot of the gang talk back and forth. That's why I said we get back to original content, because I know a lot of y'all don't be tuned in these lives and all that. You see what I'm saying? A lot of y'all not here for that shit. My subscriber base is not a live subscriber base that based off of just beefing and all that shit. So I knew when I even decided to even answer these motherfuckers, I knew that my shit was gonna kind of take a back hit from that. But I also knew my squad, the Wrench Gang members, y'all was gonna always be there rocking with your boy regardless. That's why now this last 2 months has been the best. It's been like almost the best 2 months I done had since I stopped playing around with these idiots on YouTube. Statistically wise, money wise, this has been, I think, two of the best 5 months. Like if you do a 5 month total, this is in the top 2 of the 5 months, back to back, just by not playing around with these people, coming back to this original content. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's just y'all gotta realize too, this can't be my only content though. So if y'all rock with stuff like this, y'all gotta rock with the other stuff too. I can't sit here and talk about gang shit all day. I'm not gonna be one of the people who fabricates my story just to give y'all more stories. I can't do that. So once the stories is over, they over. Listen, there's only but so many states. I done did gangs in mad different states already. So trust me, if you rock with my storytelling, you rock with the content. If you was rocking with that stuff, you're definitely gonna like the new stuff because it's elevated. It's more professional. The equipment is better. The views is better. The team is better. We do a lot of funny roasting. I don't care who you are. Only square people don't like jokes. We do a lot of roasting over here. When this podcast come with me, Stats, Fonz, Paul, and Melly, and we start doing this on a weekly basis, giving y'all daily content, y'all gonna see what we talking about. But for right now, definitely stay in tune with the team, because I'm telling y'all what we got coming up. I've been looking around. It's nothing like it on YouTube. You are not going to find what we got coming up and be like, oh, that person's doing that on YouTube. Nah. You find somebody right now that's talking about New York shit as far as the New York gang shit better than what I am. And I'm jumping out of that realm right now. I pass the torch on to somebody else. Y'all can talk about all of the whole drill shit going on. Y'all could talk about that, the woo, the cho, and I'm going to be honest. I'm knowledgeable on it, but out of my realm. If that's the new wave that's out there, you know, the Trinitarios and all that, it's a whole bunch of new shit out there. Listen, I wasn't around for that. I can't give y'all stories with that. I'm not going to fabricate that shit, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be somebody else who had run in with the Trinitarios. Seen some Lat King versus Trinitarios. Seen some fucking, seen the Wu versus Cho shit when it was wave ganging. Like they all, listen, they out there. They gonna do shit or not. But at the end of the day, if y'all rock with that shit, I guarantee you're gonna rock with this upcoming shit that we got. Not just myself, the whole team. Y'all been tuning in with Melly Mel. Y'all been tuning in with Stats 280. Y'all know how Fonz Poe get. Imagine all 4 of those every day, all day on one podcast. Trust me. Nobody's going to have shit like this. See what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know how it go, man. My man Frank Perry said, man, this channel always had great entertainment, and he evolved the subscribers in it. That's a fact. That's why Frank Perry, y'all been CT Finest. No, y'all been here from the beginning. Y'all know me. I told y'all I was never going to improve this equipment till I made my first dollar off YouTube. Once I made my first money off YouTube, that's what I did. I improved all my equipment. I never asked y'all for a dime. I never asked nobody to cash at me, nothing for nothing. I started out on an Android Galaxy S5. I'm looking at goddamn equipment out the yayo right now. We got mics, we got stands, we got muffle guards, we got tripods, we got laptops. You know what I'm saying? Ring lights. We operation in here. You know what I'm saying? Shit like this, man. I'm looking at thousands of dollars in equipment just sitting here right now. Thousands of dollars in equipment right here. I didn't pay for this shit from me going working at my jobs. YouTube paid for this shit. YouTube paid for it. So at the end of the day, that's why I try to tell people, all you got to do is come and grind hard. That's all you got to do is grind. My man Joshua Cruz said, what do you think of Money Mayweather and Logan Paul? Yo, listen. If Logan Paul do that, got your hat, he do that shit, that shit was the funniest shit ever. Got your hat. Yo, Logan Paul is going to get destroyed. He better hope Floyd Mayweather signs some kind of contract that says he can't go crazy on this or something. He should have did it no punch to the face clause. Floyd Mayweather got to use all body blows. See what I'm saying? He got to use all body blows. At the end of the day, he gonna get fucking destroyed. He gonna get fucked up. He gonna get fucked up. He gonna get fucked up. It ain't like Floyd stopped boxing that long ago. That's stupid. I'm not paying no money to see that. I'm not paying no money to see that. I think the Nate Robinson fight gonna be better than that one. He gonna look like how Nate look in the ring. Like that shit gonna be ass. You right. Dutchy the Great. Either way, win or lose, Logan is gonna still win. Logan gonna win like a motherfucker. So remember, man, this is Q&A. I'm gonna drop the link. If anybody want to come up here, ask any questions, I got answers for them. Especially too, if y'all want to ask any questions as far as about the story so far. If y'all just tuned in and y'all didn't get a chance to watch other previous stories, if y'all got questions outside of the story, right now, this is literally Q&A. You ask me the questions, I'm gonna answer the shit. You know what I'm saying? Whoever came, and listen, I don't want to say whoever came up with it. I know who came up with this idea. As far as the me do this live, told them I'll try it out, see how the shit go. I'm gonna be honest, it's all right. It's all right right now. It's all right doing the Harlem Smiley story live, doing a little Q&A. But the Q&A, this is the Q&A part. See what I'm saying? So y'all can ask me whatever questions y'all been thinking. If you want to know why I wear a do-rag under the hat, you know what I'm saying? You want to know why my headphones is this big. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Why I'm starting to get grays. Like anything y'all want to ask, just let it be known. I think somebody already asked that question already. Do-rag with the hat. He told me he'll subscribe if I take one of the two off. Here's how much of a real nigga I am. No. Earlier I chewed them up. Said, this New York shit, I ain't gonna do that. Watch this stuff. Watch this. Watch this. You know what I'm saying? Boof. Good money. I just know because my braids, the headphones be sitting on top of the braids. It'd be a little, but yeah. I'm gonna take the hat off and leave the do-rag on. What's next? You want me to take the do-rag off and leave the hat on? Like, yo, yeah, Jake Paul definitely got paid. Hold up. Nah, he definitely got paid millions. He definitely got paid millions for this fight because this fight is listen, this fight got good undercard. I don't know. Ain't the other brother supposed to be fighting somebody though? Did you ever run into Omar after you last ran it? Nah, hell no, CW. Hell no. I'm gonna be honest, chat. I'm gonna be dead ass honest. I know I did all that evolving evolution shit, but I'm gonna be honest, man. Omar might be the one nigga. Omar might be the one nigga to where if I ran into him like right now or some shit like that, you might actually y'all might actually see me have a whole nother Harlem Smiley story. Yo, Loco, what's the word?
What's up, Kai? What's going on with you,
Hey, shit, man, chilling. What's cracking with you?
Man, I had to tap in, my nigga, on a couple of the things that you spoke on, and I guess I'll start with running, like running out of content somewhat, as far as the interviews and shit like that, cuz like, you know what I'm saying? Like and then people just want more and more and more and more. They don't know how hard it is, man, to get in touch with these people, to line the shit up. They don't know that it takes hours sometimes to upload a lot of material and different things like that to where your whole day is gone.
That's a fact.
And then, you come on with your show or whatever. So me, I'm just starting out, Lo. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like I ran into that little old block, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You was talking about hell, what they say, the old people, they say, man, I'm on my way where you going, where you done already been, my nigga.
Yeah.
You was saying, I'm sitting up here laughing like a motherfucker. I'm like, boy, he sure calling like, how I go,
Yeah.
Also about the beef shit, cuz, you know what I'm saying? It also goes back to an old saying. If I can help you not have to run into none of these problems, that's what I'm here for, to let you know so you don't run into the same things I ran into. But of course, cuz we know that story also goes, sometimes you got to go through your own shit. Sometimes you got to go on and go through it yourself so you can fully understand what you trying to give, the gems that you giving as far as that. And I ran into that, of course. It wasn't no major shit, but I seen to where, of course, that ain't what I'm off into this for, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And you can only talk about gangs for so long and all that shit, man, because, that shit get boring to me. Like, let alone the viewers, I can imagine how they feel because I get tired of talking about these cats sometimes.
Yeah, that's a fact because we done lived this shit. So it's like I understand them as far as a lot of people haven't lived through stuff like shit that we've been through. So it's like for them to hear these stories, we understand how interested it is. But that's why I don't understand how people they go and they tell like whole channel just full of jail stories. Like you can't be interested yourself and telling them stories all the time. You see what I'm saying? So that's something you got to move out. Like Kev Mack. I feel like Kev Mack should have been way beyond where he at right now. He got great fucking content. He should have been 1 million subscribers right now. It's just, how that goes. There's a lot of people that hate on Kev Mack rather than help or, rock with him. But at the end of the day, his shit never boring. He never got no dry spots in his shit. He rock with the people, but he's straightforward with what he say. But at the end of the day, it's like I try to tell people too, it's like when you especially when you a gang member that's talking about positive shit, they don't want to hear that shit. They don't want to hear that. They want you to talk about the jail stories. They want you here talking about banging on niggas all day and going like that's not what we about. When you do 20 plus years in that, you get in your 30s and your 40s, you can't be talking about that shit out there living that no more. What's the sense of talking about it? You see what I'm saying? So we talk about other shit that the youth and that the up and coming people now may not know about what's going on in the 80s and 90s, early 2000s, because now the game done changed everywhere. LA ain't like what it used to be. New York ain't like what it used to be. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You got fucking hybrid gangs. You got Bloods and Crips doing songs with each other. Like the game is changing. You see what I'm saying? So as it's up to us to try to at least guide them in the direction. I'm going to be honest. Hopefully when my son and them get that age, I'm hoping this whole gang shit that been disintegrated. I hope they start getting back to dance crews and shit like that.
For real, man.
Heard up. Yep. But yeah, Loco, your shit is I ain't gonna lie though. I'm in tune in, cuz I ain't gonna lie though. I'm definitely your shit is listen, I know how it go when you hit that little, you gonna hit a lot of them little spurts and shit like that to where your shit go up, then your shit just be like dropping. Yeah, they say it's like rappers with their second album. You see what I'm saying? It's basketball players with they second year. You see what I'm saying? They hit that little wall, but you just gotta work through that shit, punch through that shit. It be good money. You know what I'm saying? But you already know how that go, my nigga. You know hard work always pays off. You see what I'm saying? So your shit gonna definitely get the way it needs to go.
Basically, what you telling me right now, my nigga, Kev Mack just sat there, cuz been telling me You know, we've been talking every day, and he like, man, say, homie, you know what I'm saying? You just got to stay on it. But like you say, the content, cuz, you know what I'm saying? And your viewers being able to accept different stuff other than the typical, you know, gang talk and the good gang this. They got to be able to accept current events and this and that. Anyway it go, cuz, whatever you decide to do, I'm tuned in from down here in Houston, my nigga. And salute, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna stay on here all day, cuz, but I'm tuned in every time you go up.
My nigga Loco, vice versa, cuz you know how that go, man. I'm definitely gonna one of my moderators, man, grab Loco from 60s. And somebody do it already. Gotti Savage, grab Loco from 60. Get his what's name from his channel and put in the chat for me real quick. Yeah, listen, you know, whenever I go live, hit that link. I'm saying, you know, sometimes we be up here on some, you know, some roasted kind of shit, but a lot of times we talking some real shit though. So yeah, definitely hit the link whenever you feel comfortable, cuz.
That's a bet, homie. That's a bet. Salute, cuz.
All right, salute for sure. Off the bird, man. Long time no see. What's the good word, my good man?
Man, the good word is, man, you're inspiration, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got the daughter here. She's 10 months today, and my son gonna be here in August. You know what I'm saying? But your boy,
you still out there working?
Yeah. But I'm working pretty good though. Listening to your stories and stuff, man. I go out here and I walk and I get it in. I done dropped 45 pounds since January. I got my summer body listening to you and listening to what you do. And I just want to tell you, man, you doing the right thing. If it's worth having, you got to grind. So I appreciate you. And man, when the time is right and I can get out to Cali or you on the East Coast, I just want to be able to sit back and smoke with you and just, you know what I'm saying, chop it up.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. You seem like you in the gym. That's what I've been doing for these last couple of months though, too, man. You know, I done had that long roll from I'm definitely not trying to get nowhere near back 400. Now that I'm under 3, I'm trying to get it down to like 260. Then I'm gonna hit those weights. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie though. Off the bird, don't matter where you at. If you anywhere where I'm at, we can always link up. And a lot of my earlier subscribers will tell you when I was shooting videos and shit in New York, you know, I had a couple of them popping up and all that shit too. But yeah, that's a fact. That's one thing I want to do that a lot of other YouTubers done did before, but they done did it and they done did it the wrong way.
And I'm gonna tell you something about you. I ain't mean to cut you off. The thing about you that I appreciate the most is, you know, you a New York dude, you was from New York, but man, even down here where I'm from in Richmond, there's a lot of dudes that say they real, but they scared to grow. Sometimes growth means leaving your home and going to a new place to create your home, because you're going to be appreciated at home when you go somewhere else far away and do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes being at home hold you back. You know, that's a fact. So, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate the fact that you had the heart and mind to get with the right woman. See, you talked about a lot of good things that speak to relationships and kids. And I salute you coming up on Father's Day for being a real dad, because that's what I'm striving to be in this game now. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing to win. You know what I'm saying? So that's the truth. And at some point, I really want to get with you because I need some help. I do the spoken word and I do it heavy. You know, I had sent you that one thing last year, but I'm in here working just like you. You know what I'm saying? I got my super drive.
Why you don't start your page then?
I need help doing that. That's what I want to do, but I want to really, I don't want to get the page started and stagnate. I want to be able to have something that's going to be moving. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm in the works of doing. And I'm also looking at this nonprofit that I'm working on called a Foot Soldier program, where I get males my age, younger and older, out here on this walking program like I do, so we can stomp out diabetes, high blood pressure, and take care of this mental illness, because health is wealth, bro.
Yeah, that's dope.
So that's what I'm about. And I'm gonna be talking to you about it, because your inspirational journey and how you lost weight is just like with me, man. I feel like people need to understand, to get things done, you got to have a motor. Some people call it drive, some people call it, but I tell you what, it's got to cut on, and you got to get in your zone and move. You know what I'm saying? So I salute you, bro. I ain't gonna stay out here long. I told my wife, she said, you about to call in, ain't you? I said, yeah, you know, he done already shouted me out. That's my guy. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna holler at him. But I'm all about them. I'm all about them strands and them edibles too. So yeah, man, I got to link up with you. But salute you, bro. Peace to you and your family, and I'll be talking to you.
That's a fact. Yo, off the bird. It don't matter what you got going on, man. The YouTube page. Listen, man, you got the social media. Hit me on that real quick. We're gonna definitely get that shit, because my cousin just started spoken word, and she had a big Facebook following, but her Facebook came over to her YouTube, so she ended up getting to that 1,000 very fast with her spoken word thing. she, you know, it's just with the shit I was doing. I didn't want to, you know, we had the weirdo shit going on, so I ain't want niggas to, you know, oh, that shit cousin start going over there wild out and all that. But
see,
now that we past that.
If I get a page, I know I'm gonna be good. Cause see, I already got a following. I'm a part of a men's group, and we talk every Wednesday night about men issues, about relationships, about, you know, exercise, just different topics. We talked about the athletic situation with mental health with the tennis girl, and, you know, with some other situations. But we always talk about something, and I end the night with a piece of spoken word, some type of poetry or something that pertains to what we're talking about, or just something that I came up with. So I got your email, so I'm gonna hit your email with a correspondence or whatever, so we can continue to keep in touch that way and go from there. Because I really like to connect with your cuz and see what's going on, man. Because I'm deep with that, and that's my passion. That's my blessing. Yeah.
No, that's what's up. And what I want to do is too, because like Dutchy the Great just said too, hey, he should try to start recording his spoken word, then do lyrics video with a better visual. That's what I want to do too. You do the spoken word too.
Okay.
I can make you like little videos that go because that's
so with that being the case, the one I need you to hear, and see, I need help with mixing stuff down and putting the right stuff behind my voice, but I got a joint called Killing Season.
But where's the man's channel at that you say y'all do every Wednesday and shit?
All right, so right now we a little behind because I'm working with the brothers. We need to get something uploaded so we got a channel on YouTube. Right now we just in the Google set in the Zoom aspect of it. It's still a baby, you know what I'm saying? But he was asking me, because see, let me tell you, my man who I'm in the group with, he was coming through surfing on YouTube one night, and he saw me on here with you. And he was like, oh, shit, Birdman, that's my guy. I've been trying to find this dude. And he called me, he was like, yeah, I see you a YouTube star. I said, I ain't no YouTube star. That's my man Smiley, and I like him. So we be on there chopping it up. He was like, well, man, I'm glad you was on there because that's how I found you. And he a part of my walking group. We get it in every Sunday.
That's why you got to do that page, because same ways how Zoom is easy, it's easier to get on StreamYard than Zoom. So all they got to do is when you set up the StreamYard, they click the StreamYard link. Because there's ways for you to do StreamYard is just like Zoom, except for how we doing right now. You click the link, you came up here, they can do the same thing, but just on your channel. That's gonna build up more people like Rex who are not on the Zoom. They'll be able to find you on here, and that's gonna blow.
We talk about good stuff, man, and it's wholesome, you know what I'm saying? And we talking about how to deal with anger, you know what I'm saying? Like you talked about, them coping skills mean everything, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a fine line between life and death when you're dealing with some serious volatile situations. So, yeah.
That's a fact.
But look, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna get at you on that email and in the chat, and we gonna talk, man.
My G, man, and salute to you, man. Salute to wifey. Salute to the upcoming one and a newborn. He or she still is, man.
Yeah, he gonna be my boy. He gonna be Arthur Bird the Fourth. Yeah.
There you go. All right, man. Salute to my God Art out there, man.
Brother too,
man. And if I don't talk to you before Happy Father's Day, man, make sure you have a great. I know you ain't going nowhere now, but if I don't talk to you face to face, have a pleasant one, man. Have a great day, man. Enjoy it.
Man, y'all go ahead and keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna be hollering at y'all. Let's go. It's go time.
Yes, sir. My God, God, man. Yes, sir. Rex, what's the good word, Rex?
Well, I was just coming here. I wanted to apologize. My wife said I started acting up on your channel last night.
No. No apologies required. You good. You Rex, baby. No apologies required. But tell wife,
what I was going to say was, I was on Melly Mel channel, right? So I was nice and sober, but in the middle of that channel, I did start pouring cups because I was off and shit. I'm off today, right? And time I got to your channel, I was tipsy, my nigga. I was already bent by the end of her channel. But at the beginning of that chat, I wasn't even bent. And then I see how that shit transformation. And my wife like, well, you acted up on Dirt Channel last night. And I was like, I don't even remember none of that. But I'm going to drop you something off nice in the Cash App drink. But I'm putting it in. It's not coming through. Maybe you got a space in between. Do you not put the space on the cash? I don't know.
Nah, it's no space. It's one word.
All right. See, you got the shit with the space. That's why I was going on what you put at the bottom.
I know. I see that shit up there right now. I'm glad you just told me that. I got to change that real quick. Melly Mel, 2 L's, all caps.
Yeah, that's the question I wanted to ask her. That's all.
What's good?
What was the question, Rex?
No, that was the question I wanted to ask you, was about Dirt. Why I couldn't get through to the Cash App and shit. But besides that, I don't want nothing else.
Nah, it ain't no I'm changed. Thanks for telling me that, Rex, because I didn't even notice it was like that with the space. There's no space. Harlem Smiley is one word. So I just
You know, I
fixed it right
probably
now.
my wife said you was acting up on his channel last night. I'm like, I don't even remember that. I'm like, what the fuck was I saying? Some stupid shit once again.
Nah, I don't shit. I don't think you said nothing for shit. At least I can't remember. You know what I'm saying, I don't think you said nothing.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it anyway, but I was just saying I don't want to come up here and just. But I'm gonna start a show, whatever. I don't know how to do it really, but
Wait, hold
y'all
on,
come over
You want
there.
to start your own? You want to start your own channel?
Yeah, but y'all come over there and fuck
I
that
told
joint
you
up. I
that.
mean,
I
that
told
last
you to
3
start your
days. I
own
mean,
channel.
no, you come over there and say whatever the fuck you want, and guess what? We get flagged. We get flagged. I mean, I might have
Nah,
to chill for a week.
Rex. Don't do that, man. If you're gonna start a channel, don't start a channel just with the intent of the shit possibly getting flagged. They only could flag if you sitting there playing their
But
content and all that shit, or if you saying,
I'm
derogatory
not. I
shit.
don't even know how to play nobody content, but I'll let y'all come over there and say whatever the fuck you want. Anything you want to say
Yeah.
that you might want to say. Any names, nothing's off limits.
Rex, let me ask you something. You got a lot of interesting stories. You're some person you can make conversation out of nothing, and you love sports. Why not just
Yeah.
start a channel? You love talking about sports. Why not just start a channel? Fuck Rex life. Why not just start a channel and talk about sports? I'll be on your first 10 episodes. You start a channel and talk about sports.
Yeah, I agree with that. But guess what? People like Melly Mel, guess what? She won't be bad. She don't know nothing about sports. People like Lady Snoop, they don't know nothing about sports. So
Yeah,
I
but
might
at the
have
end of the day, Rex, those are not the only people that's on YouTube. You could tune in when they doing stuff. But as far as you with your channel, you can do stuff you want to do. That's the only other thing I see you get excited on about here besides talking like about other people. You like sports. Start a channel, talk sports. If you want to talk your regular shit, you can do that. But don't have that your main content. Talk sports.
Yeah, I agree. My wife would come on here. It just y'all don't know her. I'm telling you, she's relentless. She's
Do
like
your wife
something.
watch sports?
No, she don't like sports, but she don't like many people on YouTube either. That's why I don't want to let
So
her
which
on here.
means if you talking about
She
sports, she
ready to
ain't gonna
go
come
in.
watch your shit. Talk sports.
No. Yeah, I agree with that, but she's gonna be in the background fucking with me, and she's gonna say some things that people not gonna like, but she don't like many people on this joint.
Rex, we was on live talking about sports for over an hour yesterday. Your wife ain't one time come interrupt that conversation at all. Why you think she would come and interrupt that one? Like she didn't start until you started talking crazy. Now the live is coming back to me. Until you started talking, you started calling her liars and shit. That's when she came and interrupted. But when we was
I
talking
agree with
sports,
that,
you
but we're
didn't
not gonna do that.
so I'm saying talk sports, my nigga. She not gonna come
Yeah.
interrupt you if you talking
Now you see
sports.
the
Talk
Sixer
sports.
fans. Did you see the Sixer fans today? They were so mad. I'm like, Ben Simmons is the weak link on that team because he won't
What did I
shoot the
just tell
ball.
y'all? Oh, I know you don't even remember. But what did I just tell you yesterday? What was gonna happen if Joe Embiid came in there and or somebody else came and played like shit? Atlanta's gonna fuck around and sweep Philadelphia.
No, they ain't gonna sweep them, but they can beat you because you don't have a closer. And B can't be your closer. You got to have a perimeter player as your closer, and you don't have one. Tobias Harris is okay. He's not a fucking real NBA closer though. Come on, man. He's some
Nah,
closer playing a league I play in. That's where
you
you're a
know,
closer at. You're not closing the NBA though.
I played against him when he was in high school. Not like in him. Me and him, we like 10 years apart or some shit. But he went to
Like you
Half
say, he's
Hollow Hills.
6'4". I can believe that. He about 6'7", so I can
Yeah.
agree with that.
We fucked that high school team up. Me and my nigga, this is a college in Long Island called Stony Brook. Stony Brook got
I heard of that before too.
they got good basketball courts and all that. So when him and his team came out there from Half Hollow Hills, me and my squad was just down there playing. We was down there destroying the Asian kids down there, and they came to the court and they had next talking that shit. We fucked Tobias Harris and them team up, destroyed them niggas. He was in high
So
school
Melly
though, but
Mel, that's some shit. I wanted to ask her about how that Puerto Rican day went for her.
the what the Puerto no that was what the Puerto Rican shit outside of the house.
Yeah, she was saying it was in Hartford, Connecticut. It was Puerto Rican Day or some shit like that. Mexican Day.
Hartford.
Yeah, Hartford. I'm
Yeah.
not, no disrespect, but I was just asking how that went for her. I wondered. She said she was going out there, so they got like balloons and shit, like bandanas around the head, some shit like
They
that.
they don't do that shit in Philadelphia, Rex. Y'all don't have like Puerto Rican Day parades and none of that shit like that in Philly.
Nah, if they do, then I don't know nothing about it. I don't go to none of that shit.
Damn, y'all don't get like Juvees. Y'all don't got like no West Indian parades or none of that shit.
We got some type of raise like the Irish shit, but I never went to that.
I ain't talking about St. Y'all got St. Patrick's Day that they celebrate out there, but not none of the black shit. That's crazy.
So. I've never been to it before, so I don't know about none of the holidays. Actually,
I ain't gonna lie, New York, you got so many different parades. You see what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie.
You know what the crazy part is? That's why like Philly's smaller than New York. But when I went up, when I dropped off in Brooklyn like a month and a half ago, I saw Chinese people, white people. I'm like, you don't never see this around the hood. I mean, not that they don't exist, but you never see this around the hood. Chinese people and white people and all this shit. It's so many. I see like in New York, there's so many different races all in the same place and shit. I see why you get to a lot of fucking fights in that motherfucker.
Rex, who winning Game 7 right now?
I don't know. I was just getting my hair cut. Clippers was up by 1. I'm not sure now.
That game was close the whole time. Josh McCrew said, "Who y'all think?"
I got to step his game up.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, Josh McCrew. I think it's gonna be the Nets and the Suns, depending on how this Dallas Clippers gonna go. If the Clippers win, I feel like the Clippers got a good chance to actually skate through these other teams. But I feel like if the Clippers lose, then I feel like the Suns is probably going to be like a good favorite to go to the finals. So I feel like the finals is probably going to be the Suns versus the Nets, which I want to see that. I want to see how hungry Chris Paul really is. I want to see how hungry James Harden is. It's almost going to be like the battle of who's going to get that chip. Those teams match up very good against each other, especially with the upcoming rising star of Devin Booker. And then they got DeAndre Ayton. So I feel like that Suns team, they was number 2 in the West. Like they had a lot of better records than people. Yeah, Black Rock. They put Summer Jam back to I think August 11th. I will be in attendance, baby. I will be in attendance for that one. But yeah, Joshua Cruz, to answer your question, I think that it is going to be the Nets and the Suns. And with that one, if I had to call it right now, Nets versus Suns, I will probably say the Nets will probably take that one in 6. But I want the Suns to win. I feel like this is the last chance for Chris Paul to get his ring. I feel like James Harden might got a couple of more years left to get his ring. You see what I'm saying? But if I was, betting my money, I would probably bet that the Nets will take it in 6. But I want Chris Paul to win one. I feel like he worked too hard through his career to not win one. I want him and Melo to get a ring before it's all said and done. See what I'm saying? Word up. Sir Early, what is the deal? Yeah, man. See, I know how that go, man. This is an hour and 52 minutes in right here, man. But we chilling for a second, man. Let's get into the sponsors. 1 time for your mind, 2 times for the base. Make sure y'all subscribe and go to m14.com because that is the place. Yeah. Now, I know what y'all thinking. Harlem Smiley, but what you doing? You know what I'm doing? I'm looking for Christmas gifts right now. Christmas is coming down. You may got your girl birthday. You may got some kind of holiday to where you need to holler at M14 Clothing and Shopping Apparel. Yes, sir. They got everything. So that's what I'm doing. I know they like, why you in this small screen looking at clothing right now? M14 Clothing, man. They got everything you need, man. They got winter apparel. They got masks. I mean, oh my God. Look at the Scorpio. Y'all know I'm a Scorpio. So y'all know we get to the Scorpio stuff. I got to keep looking in there. You see what I'm saying? So they got men clothing. They got women clothing. They got joggers. They got t-shirts. They got boots. They got fanny packs. They got masks. They got everything you need. You want stuff custom? They got you. You want a specific color? They got you. Patterns? They got you. M14, man. They got all the stuff you need for different seasons. They got furs. I mean, listen, the book bags is crazy. My son already on there talking about dad. They got kid stuff. Come on, man. This is M14. Of course they do. And when you get there, all you got to do is use the promo code DIRT. Yeah, you're gonna get a little discount. Use the promo code DIRT and tell them Harlem Smiley sent you, man. M14, new designer fashion, man. Y'all know how it go, man. Harlem Smiley. And yes, sir, I do got the banner going across the bottom right there. So it is M14.com, man, for your latest fashion apparel, man. And use that promo code DIRT, man. You ain't even got to tell them Harlem Smiley sent you. All you got to do is use that promo code DIRT, and you will get 30% off. I had a couple people hit me up to my, yo, I grabbed stuff from M14. I grabbed stuff from M14. I didn't get the 30% off. Did you use the promo code DIRT? Oh shit, I forgot. Is there any way I can go back? Nah, you can't go back in there, stupid. Make sure when you go to M14.com, make sure before you go to hit purchase, they're going to ask you, do you got any promo codes in there? Hit that promo code, punch in DIRT. You're going to instantly, right when you go to checkout, 30% is going to come right off of that. And it's going to say Harlem Smiley discount. Use that promo code DIRT. Yeah. If y'all not familiar with the Harlem Smiley story, go back, man. I'm gonna put it all on the playlist. I'm actually been in touch with YouTube trying to get that done right now. They put my fucking album on the playlist, but I didn't even ask for my album to be on the playlist. I asked for the Harlem Smiley story. Dumbasses on YouTube. So I reached back out to them right now. We're trying to get that playlist done with the Harlem Smiley story specifically. But other than that, just go look it up. Crips and Bloods in New York. That's it, man. Crips and Bloods in New York. And you're going to see it say the Harlem Smiley story on there. You good, man. Sir Early said 30% is a major discount. That's a fact. That's a lot, my nigga. You buy some, I'm be honest, they shit is a little bit expensive on there. But every $100 you spend, 30% off. It's like reverse going to the dispensaries. The dispensaries charge you 30%. For every $100 you go in there. This one is reverse. We're going to take off 30% for you. See what I'm saying? Make sure y'all stay in tune with the team, Stats 280, the EBK King himself. Make sure y'all stay in tune with Melly Mel, 2 L's, all caps, all facts on her channel. So I think Melly Mel, if I'm not mistaken, if she's not going live today, I think she's going live tomorrow. But I think she might be going live today. Rest in peace, Lil Durk's older brother. I think she's going to speak a little bit on that. And Lil Reese has some things to say. You know, listen, man. Lil Reese allegedly, TMZ reported allegedly got relocked back up for hitting his girl. Allegedly. You can't get beat up by the Negro, it didn't get Salute to Lady Snoop. Y'all make sure y'all go over to Lady Snoop, man. She is part of listen, that's salute to the West Wing sector. Salute to the West Wing sector. If y'all want to rock with these different sectors, the West Wing sector is a sector I will recommend y'all doing. We right here on South Beach. Snooper Allen is right there across the water. We over here in the grind sector. They right there in the West Wing sector. That's it. Trust me, you ain't got to go far to get from the grind sector to the West Wing sector. Salute to all the snoopers out there, man. See what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go subscribe to Lady La 2.0. Yeah, man. Rest in peace, D-Thing, man. So, you know, yeah, 6ix9ine had some very dumbass tweets that he put out. But yeah, man. But yeah, we're gonna say that Melly Mel got y'all, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Lady Live. Make sure y'all go over to Lady Snoop. Make sure y'all go over to Pettyville. Go rock with Pettyville, Brianna Simone Pettyville. Who am I missing? I Stand On That TV. Make sure y'all go over to I Stand On That TV. One word. Go subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all go to Kev Mac Video. Go subscribe to his channel, DJ Ghost. Loco from 60s. Make sure y'all go subscribe to his channel, Loco, L-O-C-O, from 60s. Punch it in that, and he should pop right up on there too. See what I'm saying? So yeah. Adam Reese, I put up an upload early, right before we came online. Check out my pre-upload that I put up about this, man. Yeah. Melly Mel, am I missing anybody? I don't think I'm missing anybody. I'm trying to get everybody. Am I missing anybody? I don't think so. But salute to those content creators, man. Oh, yeah, yes, I am. Go subscribe to Ambition. Go subscribe to Ambition with an H. When you spell Ambition, make sure you put the H in it. Make sure y'all go subscribe to A-Raw Bands, man. If y'all like GTA 5 RP, they got the New York RP. I don't know how the fuck they did it. Salute to DJ Ghost, never lacking RP. I don't know how they got the New York shit with the LA shit, but that shit is fire. So make sure y'all go subscribe to A-Raw Bands. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Ambition with the H. Other than that, this is your boy Harlem Smiley, one only Dirt Gang TV. You have been tuned in, and y'all know the slogan. You can't get this money when you in there sleep on the couch, man. Oh, yeah. Go subscribe to Omega Drip Exclusives. Because he out there getting money. We all out there getting money. If you on that couch, you can't get this money. Impossible. Everybody else outside being productive. It looked like niggas went in your pocket and did an adoption, reduction, no substance. That pocket got lint balls, and anyway, we out of here, man. Make sure y'all stay in tune with the team. You have been tuned in to South Beach, your #1 destination for your latest and illest content, man. Until next time, tell a friend to tell a friend about South Beach. Because we over here grinding to that money. We gonna get this money. For sure.
Dirt Gang Productions. Yo, Harlem Smiley, it's about that time. We want to see a movie. Work time.
Hello, yes, Detective Dave, 69th Precinct. What may I do for you?
Hey, man, come on, Detective Dave, man. It's me, man. Vision. Man, you know you call me Darkness, man. It's me. You be like Darkness, man. Yeah, man. You know I got a lot of people locked up for you, man. But a player need help right now, man. Come on, man. You gotta get me out of jail. I'll tell on my mama, nigga. Anybody.
Hey, yo, Frankie, it's fucking Darkness over here. Hey, you fucking black Scooby-Doo face. What the fuck do you want, you fucking piece of shit?
Come on, man.
All you do is fucking lie over here.
Dave, man, that was that one time, man. You know I was starving, man. You know I be fucked up, man. That fat ass girl eat all my food, man. Get me out of here, man. Nah, not this time, Detective Dave, man. I'm on the up and up, man. I know this pimp. His name Poe, man. He got all the dope, man. He got all the bitches. He got all the guns, man. I'm telling you, we come down you, man. We be like Cat and Lacey, man.
Whoa, slow your nuts there, roach face. Now, you say you got Poe. Maybe we could work something out, you fucking pump, you piece of shit.
Tell you what I'm gonna do for you, you fucking Muliano. I'm gonna get you out of jail, you fucking human soy sauce packet, and you're gonna fucking become a fucking pimp. I don't know how, but you better get it done, you fucking human turned off computer monitor.
Harlem Smiley, nigga. The Millennial Queens. Salute to the Millennial Queens. I appreciate y'all.
Around the Clock Records. Yes, sir.
Go subscribe.
You gotta get this money, man.
To the Millennial Queens.
Or you gonna die broke. Let's fucking work. Let's go. Dirt gang. Fucking work time, man. Yes. CEO of my own shit. Around the clock leaders never follow, so I had to get focused. Balls like flour, yeah, this shit is all purpose. Destined go against local, nigga, no judges. I told you niggas, I got it locked. Straight to the top. Like 12 o'clock. I'm raising stocks. I'm a star, about the trek, call me Spock. About to cause a little static, feel the shock. Yikes. Electrifying, you know. Mesmerizing, you know. My stress arising. The pressure rising. Yikes. Getting money, spoiling kids, I specialize in. Yo. Harlem Smiley, she Shapiro, merchandising. Make sure your shit is patent. You niggas really wanna be a CEO, then autograph it. Sign at the line, the shit don't come automatic. Stuck pumping all your life, you niggas asthmatic. Get that, split that, flip that, ship that, whip that, grip that, strip that, hit that. Boy, I'ma quit, big facts, you niggas get back. You versus me, no cap, this shit the bitch Mac. Get that, split that, flip that, ship that, whip that, grip that, strip that, tip that. Boy, I'ma quit, big facts, you niggas get back. You versus me, no cap, this shit's a mismatch. Hey, yo, I been in the trap. Harlem Smiley, yeah, I'm gifted with raps. Present bars, alleged stars, Browns, been on the map. Like the drill. I stayed with the Smith in the West, think I will. Enemy of the state, I feel like Brill. Most rappers, my nephew, Uncle Phil. You know the deal. Rest in peace. I'm in these streets. Gun under my shirt, just call me Tweet. Ain't nothing sweet. Smoking sour every hour through the week. I'm too unique. You know a couple whales swam in the sea. I swam and I stay with the blue. Feel like Mystique. 39th Street, the ship I rode in on. I'm good in any state, move around like a pigeon. Too good in any hood, cause my gang's ancient. Never lack around the map, cause the strap's so patient. I get that, split that, flip that, ship that, whip that, grip that, strip that, hit that. Boy, I'ma quit, big facts, you niggas get back. You versus me, no cap, this shit the bitch Mac. Get that, split that, flip that, ship that, whip that, grip that, strip that, tip that. Boy, I'ma quit, big facts, you niggas get back. You versus me, no cap, this shit's a mismatch. Third verse, I'ma put in the work, this shit gon' hurt.